What's up, guys? Welcome back to Healthy Recipe. We're going to be making a keto-friendly recipe today. It's going to be really simple. We're going to make a fried Cajun cabbage with chicken on the wok. It's going to be really delicious and very easy to make. So let's get right to work. Okay, so we're keeping this one really simple with the ingredients today. We're trying to make it short and sweet. We have 1/2 of a fresh head of cabbage. I have 1 red bell pepper minced. I have 1.5 pounds of chicken breast cut into 1-inch cubes. I have Cajun seasoning. I also have organic coconut oil. I'll be using this as my oil to cook in the wok. White cooking wine. 1/2 of a red onion diced. Garlic salt. Minced cilantro. I have about 1/4 cup here. And some sesame seeds to add a little bit of crunch and also for some presentation at the end. So that's basically it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get our aromatics going over in our wok. Okay, so we're going to drop 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. And this recipe could easily be made vegan friendly. Basically all you got to do is just take out the chicken and you got a perfectly good vegan recipe. All right, so now that our oil is nice and hot, we're going to go ahead and start dropping our diced onion. And I want the wok to come back up to temperature since I added the onion to it before I go ahead and add another vegetable, which is the peppers. I don't want to overcrowd it because then the temperature will drop too far. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add our peppers. Bring that up to temperature, and then we're going to add our chicken. And while our chicken's cooking, we're going to go ahead and chop up our cabbage. This is a recipe that you guys can make in just a couple of minutes. It can be an everyday, few times a week thing. If you're doing keto, or even if you're not doing keto, it's actually, really healthy. All the ingredients in here are really good. Cabbage is cheap, chicken is cheap. Everything in here is very budget friendly. Okay, so now we're going to start adding in our chicken. Now we got the temperature back up to normal. Now we're going to go over to our cutting board and we're going to go chop up our cabbage. Okay, so we're just going to take out this outside leaf, which is a little roughed up. Going to discard that. We're just going to use, the good leaves, and I'm also going to take this piece of core out of it. Just that big core, that's solid. We're going to chop it about 1/4 of an inch, a little less in width. And then I'm going to go ahead and chop it again right down the middle just to shorten those strands. Now we're going to get it over to our wok. Okay, so now that our chicken's pretty much cooked all the way, just about, we're going to start adding in our cabbage. Just a bit at a time. This is going to shrink down a lot. And this 1/2 of cabbage and just that 1.5 pounds of chicken will make quite a few servings for a very low price. Super healthy and super cheap. So it's something that you could definitely incorporate into your diet if you're on a budget trying to eat healthy. Whether you're vegan, like I said, you can leave the chicken out, or if you're doing keto, you could just add a little bit more of that coconut oil, make it a little bit more higher in fat. You can pretty much make it fit any diet on a budget. All right, now we're going to add some of our seasonings, and we're going to add our white cooking wine, our Cajun seasoning if you want spice. If you don't want spice, you can just leave this out. It's a little bit spicy. Okay, so this is where I like my cabbage. I don't like it too mushy. I like it a little bit of snap to it, a little bit al dente. So we're gonna leave it at this pretty much. We're gonna go ahead and add our fresh cilantro. And we're just gonna mix it up and we're good to go. Okay, so there is the final dish of my fried Cajun cabbage and chicken. I'm gonna add just a little bit of sesame seed for presentation, just to make it look a little nicer and give it also a little bit of extra crunch and texture. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I like simple recipes like this that are very budget friendly and practical. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more recipes like this in the future, and comment below, let me know if you liked it. And subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys real soon on the next one. Okay, so I'm going to give this a try and let you know what it tastes like, how it came out. The cabbage is nice and cooked, but it's a little crunchy. Really flavorful. The fresh cilantro really comes through on the end. It's got a little bit of spice from the Cajun seasoning. It's not very spicy, but it does have a little kick. The chicken's cooked really well. Overall, this is a great recipe. Super easy. Can be made in just a few minutes. I definitely would recommend you to try it and see what you guys think.